the 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. The 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. Step with Orange Johnson, now it's all to the good. The 640 evening show, man, it's all to the hood. Cornelius Green, that's the OG. He the one that got me plugged. So H-I-O, man, my music like a drug. Let's go in the gray all day. Did I make somebody talk about they really wanna stand around? 640, did it get shorty? Did I make the mama talk about she wanna get down? You're presidential, you are residential. Why you look at me like you really want that wall? If you know what I know, or if you do what I know, you be looking like bro, it's time for you to go. It's the bobbity boobity boobity bobbity ziggity zing ziggity zow. Zoozos and wormers and wormers and zoozos and people be looking like he's putting down. The fire that I really admire. When I listen to the 46 or the 640, your honor, I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go Super Saiyan. I said I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go Super Saiyan. The 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. It's 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way. I've been grinding all day, hustling all night. Get this music on these streets. I'm trying to do it. Alright, it's not alright to try, you gotta do. Listen to me, bro, you gotta act the fool. When you're flipping and flopping and there is no stopping, sometimes you gotta take up the school. Let me calm down, let me chill for a second, cause I'm wildin' out, if you know what I mean. My flows is off of the top of the dome, it's like a drone that's going insane. To the membrane, like I was a cypress, or cypress hill. Get 'em up, then I'll make another brother to go about this for water. Are you for real? I'm crazy, psycho, make you dance like Michael Jackson. When I'm rapping, it'll make you grab your rifle. So please tune in to 640, man. I'm the type of guy to take your shorty, and I'm Desperado. Nothing but love, man. I really do got nothing but love for you. Appreciate everything. This one's for y'all. Got you. Thank you. Here we go. The 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. For the 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man.
Welcome. It's Thursday, and it's the 640 Evening Show here on VoxWave.com. I'm your man T, hanging in there, trying to hold it down for 640, who's not going to be here today. He's got some things he had to take care of. You know, it's summertime. August, it happens like that. You know, sometimes we have to take off and kind of regenerate ourselves. And other times we got to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? But me and Stan are here. What's up, Stan?
What it do, T?
What it do? Stan the man is here. And we're basically, there are no guests today. We've had cancellations. People are busy. People have things they have to do. Can't make it to the studio. We understand it. We've seen that before, right, Stan? You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but it's legit because it's August, so we're in a mode. You know, a lot of people have families and they have to take care of business and they have to transition from one level to the next. You know what I'm saying? We are going to have Robin Brian Lewis come on. She's going to call us in a little while. So we're going to talk about some things that you want to talk about. So today, if you're watching live, 240-719-2560 is the number. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity as viewers of the 640 Evening Show and VoxWave.com to call in. I'm waiting to hear if anybody's going to kind of engage in a little conversation about some things that are going on here. We're in a tumultuous time right now. We're having a lot of shootings, a lot of killing, a lot of maiming, a lot of injury, a lot of gunplay. Not just in the D.C. area where we are, around the country. It's getting to the point where we're expecting it And I think they're trying to make it so that we feel as though it's normal. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not normal. It's not normal. Do not allow them to put you in a position where they make you feel as though that's normal. Okay, well, that happens. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't. It doesn't happen in war-torn countries sometimes. It's not normal for them to be bombed. It's not normal for them to have a gunman come in and light the place up. It's just not normal. Do not allow those people, those particular groups, I won't say the powers that be because I don't believe the powers that be really want this to happen. It's just not a normal thing to have to go shopping in a mall and then have to duck and run for your life because somebody got mad because they're more of a certain nationality or religion that happens to frequent that mall or that establishment. It's not normal at all. If you have any comments about that, give us a call at 240-719-2560 because I want to hear what you have to say about that. We're also in a time where our climate is starting to level out a little bit. We're having a real summer here.
Yes, sir.
It's 90, 85, 90, 95 degree weather. We haven't hit a real heat wave. To me, a heat wave in D.C. is 10 days and counting at 95 or better. For those that are not from this area, that's a heat wave. That's a heat wave. But we are having a lot of rain. We're having a lot of things going on. You guys know how I am. Those that watch, I'm a big supporter of the Summer League basketball, indoor and outdoor. First of all, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Last weekend, man, the Kenner League over in Georgetown had their championship. Congratulations to Kurt Smith and his team for walking away with the trophy. Congratulations, guys. We're also having the Goodman League over in Berry Farms. I think they're in the semifinals right now, Stan. They're in their semifinals right now. What's up to Miles Rawls? Hey, man, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, even though you guys are standing in rubble because they're tearing apart Berry Farms. Congratulations to, no joke. Congratulations to Ricky Goings and the Herbo 45 group. They're having their semifinals and quarterfinal right now for their summer league. Highly successful group of people who are bringing back basketball and turning the clock back with guys 35 and over, but they're legends in their own right for their schools that they play for in the area. Congratulations to Ricky Goins on having a successful one. And the Watts Branch community and Watts Branch, the Palm Tree Palace, I just came from down there for the last 2 days. Hey, man, my man Kenny and Kurt are doing their thing. They got great basketball. I just saw a young guy, man, 16 years old, play his behind off. Then he goes to Landon. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want anybody to know, but, he's down there running ball. And I was enjoying watching him. I got a chance to talk to his dad. He's a real ball player. And guys, some of you guys that are down there, man, that are struggling, you need to watch this kid. But this kid plays the game the right way. So, go down to 62nd and Banks and check them out. Go over to Berry Farms and check out the remaining playoffs. And, Miles always has things going on. Kurt always has things going on down at Watts Branch. And Miles has things going on at the Goodman League. Let's support. That's a good start. We got movies, we got bowling, we got outdoor activities, we got the parks that we go to for recreational parks that we go for roller coasters over there at Six Flags. You can go to Kings Dominion, you can go up north, you can go down south to a amusement park or something like that. But when you get a chance to come into neighborhoods and watch these games, enjoy the games, man. These guys are putting on shows that you would never believe. And to the man that said that Kurt Smith and guys like him in his age couldn't have ran with them, shame on you. Because you guys aren't playing the same game they were playing at all. You don't even know what you're talking about. whether you were joking or you were serious. You don't even know who you were talking about, who you were talking to, or what you were talking about. How dare you insult somebody that could straight do it and proved it every time he was on the court? Guys that are 25 and under, you need to go back in the archives. I know it's not a lot. We don't have a lot. And I heard this on the Red Cup, too. So we don't have a lot of, and Ricky Goins is one of the guys that's doing it. We don't have a lot of documented footage. But guys, DC is basketball heaven. Don't you ever believe that it's not. And for those that are still playing the game the right way or playing the game at an elevated level, on an evolutionary level, I get you. I understand. You're doing your own thing. It's your time. Pay homage, check out what's going on, and talk to some of these legends that are 35, 45, and 55 and find out who was the man or who were the top 10 ball players or who were the top 20 ball players of that era. You need to go back and talk to the people that were running the Euro Bowl back in the day and who were participating in the Euro Bowl back in the day. A lot of guys came through here and they were a little worn after they walked out of here talking about, I didn't know DC had ball players like that. But guess what? We did, we do, and we will again have ball players like that. Hey, Stan, man, I don't know if you watch baseball. The Washington Nationals, man, are an enigma. You don't know if they're going to win and be for real. You don't know if they're going to win and try to get into the playoffs or limp into the playoffs or back into the playoffs. It's frustrating watching them because they have good pitching. They have good bats. Sometimes they just go sad. Washington Nationals, I'm wearing your hat today because I've been watching you for the last 60 games. I can count them. I've marked off the ones that I've watched. And I've gone back and watched games that I've missed because I was busy doing something. And I've gone and watched the game later on that day, or I've taped it and watched the entire game from the very first pitch of the first inning until the end of the game. A couple of games I had to wait. They had the delay going on. So I had to go back and watch the game that was on a replay. But I guess NBC Sports Networks and stuff, they do their thing. I can't watch the game because it was a delay. So I had to, I missed it. So Scherzer is no longer in the lineup. He's hurt, and they're holding him back. You need to hold him off until the last possible second, which would be September, to see if he can give you 3 or 4 starts. Mike Rizzo, I would love to have you come and sit in the chair and talk to us about what the Washington Nationals plan to do in order to be a successful team, a winning team, and get over the hump to get to that World Series. If you see this, come on. I'm not going to ambush you. I just need to know because now you've been here. This team has been here for more than 10 years, and we're sitting here waiting in anticipation for a winner. And I don't see one. I don't get it. I don't understand what you're doing. You didn't get anything for Bryce Harper. You just let him go. Do you know something we don't know? Come on over. He's gone now. You can talk about it now. We're not gonna ambush you, but I need to know as a fan. We've talked about the shootings a little bit. Nobody's called yet, so I'm trying to hold off a little bit. We've talked about some of our sporting events and situations. I want to talk now about education. Hope, you got a call. I'm going to take that call. It's probably Robin right there. What's going on? This is 640 Evening Show. This is your man T. What can I do for you?
Hey, it's Robin.
Hey, Robin. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm just throwing out my rants.
I know, sweetie. It's all good. It's all good. Because I feel you. I mean, the last few days have just been just not good, man.
No,
I mean, these poor people just shopping, just doing their things, out having drinks, having dinner. But them shopping in Walmart, getting their kids back to school clothing and who would have thought? And you're absolutely right when you said it's almost like, we're becoming numb. I personally, I can never become numb
I can't either.
about something like that. But it's like, we talk about it, it happens, we talk about it, and, after a little while, we go on with our lives until the next one happens. And then,
Right.
we mourn, we go through it, we pray, we talk about it, this needs to be done, and that needs, and it just seems like nothing is being done about it.
I think that there are people in this country that want us to become used to this.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I really do believe that a lot of the nationalists, the white nationalists, so to speak, I really do believe that a lot of them are ex-military.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are, and trust me, I'm not down in the military at all, blaming our military for this, but they have a way of thinking about, let's create anarchy so that we can do what we need or want to do.
Well, yeah, they're lining themselves up in places that we would never expect them to be.
Right.
With the police officers, with the military,
Yeah.
in the government. We have some senators.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Democrat, but I know we have some senators out there. They just found out one person at the State Department, I can't remember his name, found out that he's a white nationalist. That just came out today. So they're lining themselves up in areas where we would not expect, but where they can do the most damage.
Like roaches. Like roaches.
Yeah, like roaches.
Like roaches.
And
I'm saying,
and I know that they've always, I know that they've always been there, but they're at a point now where they are bringing in more people, and I'm sorry, and I will continue to say this till the day I die. 45 has given them a platform now. He has opened it up for these people to feel real comfortable about who they really are. It may have been the person next door that we saw that will wave or something like that, or smile at you, but in the back of their mind, they was like ready to frickin' take over.
Yeah.
And he has given them that platform, but now they are. And it's not because of social media now, it's not about recruiting, seeing somebody walk down the street and say, hey, come on, let me talk to you
Right.
in private about this
You're right.
and that. Social media, the internet has given them an open door to bring folks in that, may not have been racist, but whatever they were going through in their lives, whatever they found
vulnerability.
Family, in a sense.
Vulnerability is the key to their recruitment.
Vulnerability, that's the word,
That's the key to their recruitment, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Robin, that's a good point. You just brought up that they're not even preying on the vulnerable anymore. They're basically going for the strength of the ones saying, look, you don't want to join, let me show you what we do. Let me show you what we do. Now, the ones that are vulnerable are the ones that are being set up to go in here and shoot up places.
Right, exactly.
They're vulnerable, I think, is a cold word in terms of their lifestyle for stupid. The vulnerable ones go out, they're mentally ill, they're mentally no, they're not.
No, they're not.
They might be depressed. They might have issues with socializing. But a lot of them, these parents, he was never like that, or he was never. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. Because it might not have been going on in your household. I don't have to blame the parent for this at all. The individual decides, you know what? I'm so mad, I'm going to get me a gun and learn how to shoot it. I'm so mad, I'm going to set this bomb off.
I'm tired of being bullied. These people that bullied me in school, I'm going to show them.
Hey, man.
But they do attach themselves to something that is bigger than what they are. And I think that the door has been opened. It's been open for all of them, even the ones that aren't being bullied, and the ones that aren't, I would call them closet racists.
There you go.
During that time, that's what they were. But now they've been given up. It's like Pandora's box has been open, and they have been given a platform to believe that they can say and do whatever they want.
I have one on my page, and she's very careful to continue. And I say she because that's who it is. She's Beth. You're very careful not to say exactly what you mean. And I hope you're watching, and I hope you've been paying attention to everything I've been posting. I hope, and I post some serious stuff sometimes. I'll even say that.
Right.
But I also post some fun stuff. But I'm starting to learn that she picks and chooses what to talk about because she doesn't want to be labeled as that type of person. But Beth, you are that type of person.
Right.
Because
so
if
show
you
your true colors. That's what I say.
You can put a coat on and hide your true colors.
I want to know who they are.
I want to know who you are too.
I want to know who they are, so I know exactly how I can, to deal with you.
Right.
I don't need that fake or that, I just give you a little something here, a little something there. And
I don't want that either.
I want the real you.
It's funny.
And that is where we are now. We're actually seeing these folks be who exactly they always have been.
Right. They're taking their hoods off.
Oh yeah, they're taking their hoods off. They are taking their hoods off, and they're actually showing us exactly who they are. And the thing is, though, T, is that it's going to get worse before it gets better.
It's on its way to being worse now.
Oh yeah.
And it's up to us as people who do not believe. I won't even say people of color because everybody doesn't believe in this.
Right.
So it's up to us as people of rational thought processes. And I say that to the people who have rational thought processes because everybody has a moment where they're like, you know what, I'm getting tired of this, I'm getting tired of that, or this group, or that group, or this group. Me and my daughters had a discussion about the lesbian gay community. I have one daughter who thinks, well, I think they get too much publicity from, wanting to be who they are and trying to be a grouping that should not be a group. It should just be a lifestyle that you participate in. The other daughter believes, no, they need to be shown understanding. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go right down the middle. I understand that there's a group. I understand that there's a nationalist group. I understand that there's a pro-black group. I understand that there's a group saying, hey, Black Lives Matter. I understand there's a group that says, hey, Blue Lives Matter. I get all of it.
Right.
When are you all going to get together and say, we all matter?
All matter, exactly.
All the time. And if you really do believe that, then present your argument in a rational way. I don't care what a white person thinks. I don't care what other black people think. I just care about what I think.
Right.
And the thing is that we need to learn how to respect the fact that people care about what they think.
What they think, right.
What they believe in, what they choose to do, how they choose to live.
And that's okay as long as it's not harming, as long as your thought patterns don't make you walk into a store and shoot up people.
Exactly. Exactly.
You cannot, but you can believe that you are the superior race. You can believe that, my voice needs to be heard, or this group needs. That's fine and dandy. That's what America's all about. It's about freedom of speech. We have that, but when you take it to the level where you are harming people,
we got an issue.
That's a problem.
That's a problem right there.
That's the problem.
We have a president who likes to backtrack and pretend like he didn't say things.
Right.
But he forgets, and I really do believe that he has some other issues going on with him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe, and I've been saying this since he's been elected. Before he was elected, he doesn't believe everything that he says.
Right.
He says it for shock value.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. Somebody else said that.
He says it for shock value.
Too. He does it for shock value.
He doesn't care about anybody but himself.
But himself.
He doesn't care about. I don't believe he cares about his family members. Truly,
No, oh Lord, no.
I don't believe that, and I know that. I believe they believe that.
Yeah.
I believe they're like, when Dad is gone, everything will be better. But I should have said that.
I was telling my mother the other day. I said, "There is no way. If that was my father, I cannot be quiet.
Well,
I cannot be quiet. Daddy, shut the hell up.
yeah, I mean,
No,
I can
this
see.
is not right.
I see his son-in-law sometimes cringe when he says things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, Kushner, he said that, and you believe everything that he said because you're the one that wrote it for him,
Yep.
Jared Kushner. I believe that you're the nationalist in the house, if you ask me. Now, if you're not, you can always call 240-719-2560. We can listen to you talk about it.
Look, I'll be in on that conversation.
Hey, we're gonna double down. We're gonna double down.
I got some things I need to say to him too.
Hey,
you know.
It's getting to a point where we're having this discussion. This is not really a political discussion. Don't get me wrong. This is
it's
a
not.
community talk
Right.
about how we're treating each other
Right.
and how we're allowing certain groups to override everyone else because they're having these issues.
Yeah.
It just so happens that our president happens to not weigh in properly on the discussion.
Right. No, and that just feeds the fire even more for all of these different groups that are they're all positioned in all different areas of our lives.
That's true.
That affects us.
That's true. Very true.
Even in the medical community, it's just really sad. And one other thing, and I'm off of that one, but you also mentioned you were talking about climate and the climate change that the powers to be don't want to believe in that at all.
No,
it is very, very, very true. We are seeing it all over places that normally would not be having any issues. I mean, Alaska itself had the hottest month on record. The ice is melting.
That ice ain't gonna just withstand that heat.
No, it cannot.
It can't.
It cannot withstand that heat. I mean, the animals over there are dying.
Yeah.
It's in Alaska. Actually, it depends on sea ice.
Yes.
For its shores, just to keep things cool around there. Without it, they're not going to be able to sustain.
It's an unusual situation.
And it's not just Alaska; it's everywhere.
Hawaii's being affected as well.
Ice is being affected. Global warming is real. Climate change is real. They're trying to silence the scientists who, make it available to us. They're trying to silence them because they know, but they don't want to. I'm starting to get upset right now.
Don't get upset. Don't get upset because it's a good situation. Look, for those that believe this, it is true. We're having issues. The Earth is resetting itself on purpose.
On purpose.
This, folks, please remember, and Robin, I'm quite sure you'll agree with me. We are on a living being.
Yeah.
The Earth is a living vessel.
Yeah.
Please remember that grass is not magic. Trees with leaves that fall off and grow again, that's not magic.
Right. That's life.
That's the cycle of life.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Why
and
do
when
we?
they do not get when they do not get what they need, just like if we don't get what we need, look what we go through. If we don't drink water, okay, just for example, anybody should know this, and I'm a plant lover. I have plants all over the place.
I got you.
But when you see a plant that is bent over and the leaves look horrible and they're dying, and you give them water, and maybe in a couple of hours or whatever, you see them sprout out, and they're looking lively and back to their normalness. The same way with our bodies.
It's the exact same way. It's a. I don't know what the word. Stan, you got a word for me? What am I looking for? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a way of life.
Right.
We live and we die. We are born and then we die.
And we die, exactly. But we've been given but we've been given here on Earth, all over, the tools to continue to survive.
That's right.
Even after we're gone, we're given the tools to survive. But if man continues to do what he's doing to this earth, there's nothing going to be left. There's nothing going to be left for the generations to come. You know what I mean?
A buddy of mine told me, Robin, he said, you do know that the moon is older than the earth. And I was like, I never really thought about that. I thought it was just, he said, no. The moon probably was the same as the earth. I was like, that's a good one. He said, I can't prove this.
Right.
I was like, that's a good misnomer.
Yeah.
But he said, I can't prove this. But he said, in maybe 20 generations from now, that's a long time. 20 generations is a long time. He said, we might have barren spots on the earth just like it is on the moon.
Right.
I was like, wow.
And he's right.
He said,
Absolutely right.
the moon may be a living vessel also that has shut down. We don't even know what's at the core of the moon. We don't even know what's at we're finding out, supposedly, you see my little hand gestures, supposedly, we might be looking at the resurrection of Mars. We might be looking at what happens in cycles in our solar system and in our galaxy. We are not the only ones here. I'm talking it now. We're not the only one. Don't think that everybody is a black person, there's a white. There are more than there are several different nationalities. There's hundreds of nationalities, but there's several different types of people on this earth that all bleed the same but look different. Diversity is what made this place.
Most definitely, and that's what. Why don't people? They don't want to get it. They don't want to get it because they want to think that they are it.
Robin, I don't want to get into it because I'm getting ready to run out of time, and I don't.
I know, sweetie.
Man, I don't, boy. I got a whole. I can write a book. I can write a book, but I don't want to get too deep because 640 gonna get on me when he get back. You like, man, you didn't do it. You didn't talk anything about music. I know I didn't. No, I did not.
It's like we haven't even had a break.
There ain't gonna be no break. There is no break on the 640 evening show today. We're not going to commercial. Reg, I'm sorry. 640. 640 is off. I'm taking over, and that's how it goes. I'm not running no commercial. I might run a commercial in a minute so we can sign off. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's just so much going on.
It is so much going on. It's so much to be talked about. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to call in.
Robin, love you dearly. Hopefully everything is going well.
You know what's going on. And, yeah, just keep us in prayer, and, y'all just keep moving forward, sweetie,
We're going to keep doing it.
I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon.
Stan, say bye to Robin.
Bye, Robin.
Bye, Stan.
See, there you go. Stan's the man. All right, baby. Thank you, Robin.
All right. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So, guys, I just came in because I had something I wanted to talk about. It is a strange situation, and we don't really look at the basic facts that one, we're not here forever. One, we're a blink. Our lives are blinking. This is blink. You're gone. Understand that there are people here that want you to do well, and then there are people here that want you to do nothing. And then on the other hand, outside the middle, there are people that want you to do bad. They want you to struggle. They want to see strife and hunger and all types of negativity, when basically it takes more energy for that to happen. It takes less energy to help somebody and everybody live on an even keel. Some people rise a little higher than others. That's just part of what we are as human beings. Some people fall a little lower. The expectations are not as high. Some people don't want anything. They just want to breathe, walk to earth like Jesus, so to speak. The 640 Evening Show is a microcosm of that. We give you an opportunity to see a lot of different things. We've had great guests on, especially this summer and throughout the year. We've had wonderful guests. We've had wonderful support. Deb Mullen, how you doing? Thank you very much. We had a great talk this morning about what we are looking forward to in the 640 Evening Show future. I've had great talks with Reg, and I think that Reg has a nice future for the Vox Wave family itself. Stay tuned. I mean, today is August the 8th, 2019. But tomorrow's coming. Whether we're here or not, that's yet to be determined. But if you've lived your life to the fullest and done the best you could today, and we're given an opportunity to do it again tomorrow, try to do better. Try to do better than you did today. Or try to relax more than you did today. Or do something that makes you productive, happy, pleasant to be around. I know yesterday was a rough day for me. My own mother told me, Stan, hey man, what's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you today. I was like, dang, I'm too old for that. But no, I'm not. I'm really not, though. She's like, hey, I had a conversation with her on the phone. Well, you all right? Everybody has that. Don't be shunned by your actions when things happen and they're negative one day. Go to bed, take a nap, turn the TV on, decompress, and try to make sure that negativity does not seep into your life the next day. You'll feel better. I know I do. Yesterday, man, I was all over the place. I think I was the chauffeur of the year. Everything was happening on Wednesday. Everything was happening. I have pictures, and I got this, and I talked to you. I talked to Stan. I said, man, I don't even know what's going on, but I've been on the go since 7 o'clock this morning, and I ain't stopping. What time did I talk to you, Stan? About 5? Yeah, it's probably like 5. Man, it was rough, man, so there are a lot of things that are going on in this world. We have to allow them to go and happen. They happen. But we have to kind of maneuver around things and keep moving. Sometimes it's better just to stand still and let them go past. From one human being to another human being, to human beings out there, I love you. I hope that you will show love to those around you and show mercy, understanding, and kindness whenever you can. I know people show me kindness, and I try not to give them my behind a kiss. I'm serious. I really try not to. I want to say hi to Hope Garner, who had a birthday on the 6th. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I hope you will see this. To my man, Paul and Pierre, too. Good to see y'all last weekend. I hope that things are working out for you guys and things are smoothing out. I know the 7th was a rough day for you, and we both know why. 640, I hope that everything is going okay with you. I hope that you have the opportunity to alleviate yourself of any negative thoughts, and I hope that things are continuously going for you the way they should be going. It's always rough to deal with things that you've dealt with in the last couple of days. I hope my man is always going to be okay. I appreciate you. I'll call you later on. Make sure you're doing okay. To Robin Bland Lewis, thank you for calling in and saving me because, it gave me a little bit more to talk about, Stan. Kind of stretched this out a little bit because we didn't have a guest today. And to those who are supposed to be guests that need to be guests next week and the week after this, hey, I hope you come on the 15th because I'm not going to be here on the 22nd. You'll be dealing with 640 then. I'm leaving now. We'll be going to football camp for the St. Albans Bulldogs. For the varsity and JV, we're going to work some things out and see if we can get some wins going on for football season and try to get the kids to have fun playing football. Okay, for my man Stan, I'm T for 640. He's not here today, Robin Bland Lewis. And for the entire Voxwave family, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to come in and talk to you. I hope I did not bore you completely. I'm sorry I'm running late. Traffic is going on. Things are happening, and I apologize. I wasn't that late, though, was I, Stan? I was okay. We was all right. Stan's nah, he was okay. To the summer leagues out there, Miles Rawls, hopefully we'll get a chance to have a conversation with you in the next couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. To Kenny and Kurt down at the Watts Branch League, a.k.a. the Palm Tree Palace. I hope you guys are doing well. The Kenner League was great. Congratulations, Kurt, on that. And my man, Ricky Goins, hey, keep moving on with Herbo 45. I don't do the 640 sign-off, but I do stay. We stand on the shoulders of those who've come before us. Without them, we have no way of knowing what is next. Remember your history. Those that do not remember history are what? Doomed to repeat that negativity. Hey, I'm T. This is the 640 Evening Show for 640, who's not here today. Hey, brother, hang in there. We'll talk later on. Thank you, Petey Green, because without you, none of this would happen. That's my main man. I love it when he's in my head and in my spirit, man. We're the 640 Evening Show. We'll be back next Thursday. 640 and I will be back together, and we'll have some guests for you that are going to keep you going. Thanks a lot. This is Voxwave.com. Check us out on YouTube, baby. And I'm out of here, man. We don't do no overtime. I got to go. I'm taking the mic off right now. Take it easy, Stan. All right, let's go. We out of there. Hey, Donnie Simpson, watch me, man.
What can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. Step with Orange Johnson, now it's all to the good. The 640 Evening Show, man, it's all to the hood. Cornelius Green, that's the OG. He the one that got me plugged. Now it's 08, Shy-O, playing my music like a drug. That's Scarlet and Gray, all day did I make somebody talk about the really wanna stand around. The 640 did it get shorty, did I make the mama talk about she wanna get dying. Presidential, you are residential, why you look at me like you really want that wall? If you know what I know, or if you do what I know, you be looking like bro, it's time for you to know. It's the bobbity boobity boobity bobbity ziggity zing ziggity zow. Zoozos and women and zoozos and people be looking like he's putting down. The fire that I really admire. When I listen to the 46 or the 640, your honor, I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go Super Saiyan. I say I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even